Hello everyone, I'm here with the wonderful Kathy Wakile from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. How you doing tonight?
I'm great. How are you doing? Hi everybody.
Doing good. So now the last time we met was before the season even started. It was your debut.
Yes.
So now what have you learned in this full year of filming?
Well, you learn a lot. You really do. You learn that whatever you say is going to be put out there the way you said it. You learn that you make a lot of facial expressions that you weren't aware of. I roll my eyes a lot. I mean, I've always been told that my eyes really do a lot of speaking, but I saw it firsthand myself this year. So, you know, it's something, it's who I am, you know, and I learned that my voice really sounds like I'm from Jersey. I never knew I had an accent before, but I do now. And I've learned that people really are genuinely nice. They come up to you and tell you what they feel, and they're warm, and that you can be relatable just being a regular person, and people respond to that. And that's very refreshing to know that something that I've said or done in my household is relatable to another household. And that's why we're all here tonight. We're here to help a woman that is going through something very severe and very traumatic in her life. She's suffering from breast cancer. Yeah, brain
We're
is.
here to save the Tata.
Yeah. Yes. Well, and you know, and all these women came out to help her. It's all relatable to all of us, and so that's a really, really important thing, that we can all come together as a community and help someone that needs help, and raise awareness and help her out with anything that she may need.
Now, I know you're supposed to be the star of your family, but it seems like they have adjusted very well to life behind the camera. Your kids and husband, they seem like naturals almost.
They have been totally unaffected. That is exactly how they are. They are so completely comfortable, much more than I am, in front of the camera. And I mean, my husband too, and the kids, they've just been really great. And so that's a big load off of my mind, you know, knowing that they're comfortable, because as a mother, that's your first concern, how your family is going to be affected. And so far, they've been handling themselves very well. So I'm proud of that.
And how is life in school for them? Any problems, or it's okay?
No, actually, not one problem at all. You know, I'm really very, very thankful for that. They go to school the same way that they've always done it. They dress down, and they're, you know, just going along with their day. And I have to say, doing this show, one of the biggest compliments that I've received is, you know, people come up to me all the time and say, "You have the best kids." And I'm like, as a mother, really, you know, you can't receive any other crown that's more prestigious than that, you know, any title. So it's a thrill.
So now, this season, you really have come out in the kitchen. So can we expect a cookbook to go along with your cousins?
Well, right now, you know, I have the biggest problem. I don't write things down. So that would take a lot of work. Yeah, that would take a lot of work from me, you know. And so right now I don't have anything in the works, and maybe one day I will. But I'm just in the process of getting everything together, and I actually have a beverage, a cocktail out right now. It's called Red Velvet Cosmo, and we're showing it here tonight. It's a Cosmo, and it's based on my favorite cake, Red Velvet. So it's alcohol-based, and I mean vodka-based, and it tastes like red velvet cake, and it smells and tastes just like red velvet. And it's really yummy.
I'm going to have to try that. We'll have to go upstairs.
So good. It's so good. I have my first bottle signing March 3rd, this Saturday, at Bottle King and Wayne, and I'll be setting up bottle signings throughout New Jersey right now. Yeah.
So I know last season you guys were thinking about opening a restaurant, and Albert kind of talked you out of it.
Yeah, that was more my husband's thing. He wanted the restaurant, and then he got me on board, and I would love to do that, but I like to do things 150%. I put myself into everything, and it would require a lot of commitment, a lot of dedication to be in a restaurant right now, especially to launch a restaurant or a catering business. So I've had to put that on hold right now until, you know, I still have my kids home. My daughter's getting ready to look for colleges. My son is still only 16 years old, and they still need me. I'm not really ready to part with them, you know, on that type of, you know, scale right now.
So now, I know you housewives have the reputation. You like to go to the finer places in New Jersey to eat. But is there any, I hate to say the word dive, but is there any like those small little places that you just love to go to?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't like to judge a book by its cover. So just some of the small bring your own little storefronts have the best food. And we have a number of them that we frequent. And sometimes it's just a little sandwich shop. Or sometimes it's our favorite little Middle Eastern restaurant that doesn't serve alcohol either. It's all bring your own. And those are the type of places that we love to go to a lot because they're more home cooking, you know. And, you know, you have date night and you want to get up dressed up and be pretty and all that. And those are special nights. But a lot of times we like to go to these little out-of-the-way places that, you know, you don't expect to be found. Even like a cheeseburger joint. That's, you know, it's good with me.
And now, how are you adjusting to the life on social media? It's kind of hard not to be in the spotlight, and fans are more accessible than ever. So how are you adjusting to that?
Well, I initially started on Facebook and Twitter because my kids wanted a Facebook or Twitter. And I figured, okay, that's the best way I could monitor the activities, you know, pretty much stalk them, you know, and know what is being said and what they're saying. And so sometimes I'll see something and I'll say, okay, get that off of there, you know, and then I'll receive a lot of stuff that, you know, it's unwarranted. It's not, you know, I would never ever say anything like that negative to anyone, even my worst enemy, which I don't even think I have any, but I would never ever put anything out there like that. But, you know, people feel brave when they're behind a computer. You know, no face and, you know, even texting. You feel so much more confident when you text or talk on the phone. But when you see someone face to face and you're looking into their eyes, you have a little bit more of a, you know, you hold back a little bit and you think a little bit about their feelings. So, you know, everybody's really brave and big and bad on social media, but then you get a lot of nice things too. So with everything good comes bad, and with everything bad there's a good. So you take it out and you balance it.
So do you have any particular scene from your first season filming that was your absolute favorite?
Looking back, I think that my favorite had to be, it was a toss-up. Funniest was when my son like caught me by total surprise, and when we were doing our family contracts, and he says, you know, Ma, I can't sign this. And I knew he was something was up with him. He says, you know, I can't sign this in good conscience, knowing that, you know, I may have a drink on a Friday night. And I was like, what? No, that's illegal. You know, like, what are you saying? You know, but my husband brought me, you know, down to earth. He says, you know, he's being honest. Let's not like scold him for being honest. We can't do that. You know, we want our kids to be honest with us. And I appreciated that. So that was like really shocking and kind of funny. And I got a lot of tweets and a lot of, you know, comments on that they really respected that, you know, for a young kid to have enough courage to say what he was feeling. And then I would have to say one of the dearest was when my kids bought me that computer for a Christmas. And the computer was very nice and sweet and thoughtful, but their poems or their letters to me really touched me, and I was completely, you know, floored with what they had to say, and it meant a lot to me. It did.
Well, thank you for your time, and good luck with the upcoming season.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.